everyone, my name is Dr. Lila Rajabion and I'm teaching the cop4834. In this course, we are going to actually learn about the websites, the data-driven websites using the server-side scripting language, PHP. In the intermediate database, we have talked about a little bit about the PHP and how it works with the databases, and we have used the front end to actually create a website. We will do the same thing here, but our focus will be more on the PHP part of the programming and how it will interact with the MySQL database. In this class, we will talk about the syntax of PHP. We will talk about the variables, data types, expressions, and operations. We will also talk about the functions and control system. We will talk about the input, the user input, files, directories, and also we will focus on arrays. We will also talk about the MySQL database with PHP, and we will also develop an object-oriented PHP program. So in this, after you finish this course, you should be able to actually create a dynamic website such as e-commerce site or basically a site that will require you to be connected to a database. And you will actually focus on creating those SQL statements with the PHP to perform the necessary operation that is needed. So some of the learning outcomes for this course would be to explain the capability, feature, and syntax of PHP language. Also use the PHP to create the client-side forms for capturing, validating, and transferring data from the client to the server. Also, we will use the embedded SQL statement to work with PHP. We will also explain and demonstrate how PHP and the relational database are basically using together, and we will complete a term project using the PHP and how to create a prototype of dynamic, interactive, data-driven websites. The book that we will use will be Don Grossland's book, PHP Program with MySQL, and I will put some other information regarding the software that you need to install on your computer, and of course we will have a lab for your group project. That's a test environment which I've used in my previous courses, and you will be able to use that as your group project as well. The grading, as most of you know, I normally like to actually divide the grades based on participation, exercises, homeworks, tests, and of course the final project. So basically the total would be about 100%. And I just put the project and exercises together 45%, but I'm going to break this down for you further. So actually the exercises would be 20% and your project would be 20% as well. And then the rest is participation and your test, which will include quizzes, midterm, and final exam 40%. So I'm just going to break this further and update the syllabi. But basically your exercises include the project, the assignments that you will do weekly, and then your test will include the midterm, final, and quizzes. But I will break them down so you will have exactly the percentage of how much will be the midterm, how much will be the final. So the grade will be determined based on the total possible points that you will earn, as in most of your classes, A's defines 90 to 100, B, C, and so on. The attendance policy, of course, this course is being offered totally online, but I would like to actually talk to you about the attendance for this course. I am actually requiring you guys to, at least when you are in your group project, to connect online and make an appointment and meet with me. So your group will meet maybe once a week, but I would like you to contact me. Maybe not all of you can meet at the same time, but I'm very flexible. But I would like all the group members to meet with me online at certain time, and I'm very flexible. I will give you time that you can actually tell me what time you want to meet. So in that way, that project will be much better than just waiting until the last minute and then, we figure out that, nobody in the group participated. So I would like to just remind you that I have some necessary attendance, but that would be just for your group project, and I'm kind of accommodating. I just want to meet with you maybe once a week for maybe the last 4 weeks of your class, to just making sure that your group is doing well. And I understand you're all working, so it could be 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, but it's for me, it's important to actually follow up with you and making sure that your group project is going well. But everything else is online. You can take your midterm, final, do the assignment. Everything is online. I will have recorded lecture. I will have the PowerPoint. I will have videos that I will provide for you, so you can actually do everything online. And for the first week, I just have to let you know that I need you to actually do the first discussion, which is introducing yourself, by August 28th, I believe, which is 27th, which is a Saturday. So I want to make sure, because we need to actually keep the attendance for the first week. And for the online class, I need you guys to complete this by next Saturday, so I can actually put your participation for the school, for the financial aid, that you are attending the class by Sunday, so that you don't get absent. So that's the only requirement, that I want you guys to actually do it by Saturday of next week. Most of the assignments, it will be due Sunday, except this one. So it will be due Sunday by midnight. So, and I will put the lecture Sunday. So you will have 1 week to actually, complete your assignment and things like that. I actually put all of my material except the lecture before Sunday. Just the lecture would be released, like the video lecture would be released on Sunday. But your assignments, and I'm trying to develop just the last things for the assignment. So I will actually release all of the modules, so you don't have to, wait until the next week to open the module. But the lecture will be on that Sundays, the video lecture that I'm actually providing you. But the PowerPoint, the assignment and everything will be there earlier. Okay, so let's continue with our syllabi here. Okay, so also we will talk about the assignments. So as I mentioned, you will have assignments, and of course you will have the project. The project, I have divided it into smaller parts, so it would be 3 different parts of it, and so you can actually turn it in part by part. And also, I will accept late assignment, but you will be penalized by 20%. So please remember that you will be penalized by 20%. Let's talk about some of the USF policies that are mandatory for all of your courses, not just this course. The academic dishonesty. Actually, the university considers any form of plagiarism or cheating on exam, project, or paper to be unacceptable behavior. And I hope you understand also your assignment, so please don't copy each other. Your group project, of course, I understand that your group is working together, and you can submit, normally your group can submit 1 assignment, but normally for your personal assignment, you should submit it by yourself, and please make sure that you are not plagiarizing. Also, we will talk about the academic disruption. The university doesn't tolerate behavior that disrupt the learning process. The policy for addressing these disruption can be found on the USF SM catalog. Also, for the contingency plan, in event of emergency, it may be necessary for the USF SM to suspend the normal operation. You will get an email, you will be notified, and you just have to follow that email. And also USF has a hotline that you can actually contact in order to get the updated information. Disability accommodation, this is also very important. Please make sure that you give me the paper that you need to fill out if you have any disability, so I have that, so I can give you extra time for your quizzes, final or midterm ahead of time. I had some students who would just turn this in at the end of the semester. Well, I didn't know that you had any sort of disability. So you need to make sure that you give this at the beginning of the semester in order to get accommodated. So please make sure that you will send me that, and I will do my best to accommodate you, and we can talk. You can actually come to my office if you would like to meet with me in person, and I have office hours, or you can contact me via phone or email or however you are comfortable. Fire alarm instruction, of course this class is online, but still I have to cover this. At the beginning of each semester, please make sure that you know your emergency exits, and also you know the map to your classroom, and you know where is the exit in case of a fire, in case of emergency, and please follow the USF SM emergency procedures. Religious holidays. USFSM recognize the right for the students and faculty to observe major religious holidays. So if you need to, if you have a religious holiday and you have something due, please let me know in advance. Also, if you have any sort of emergency, like, God forbid, maybe somebody passed away or something, please let me know in advance so I can accommodate you. I don't want you to fall behind. This is very important when we are in the online class, that to have open communication. I normally check my email, reply to you right away. If you don't get a reply from me, please email me again, because maybe sometimes it goes to my scam mail or something. But please make sure you email me again if I don't reply to you within 24 hours to 48 hours maximum. So I might have not got it. So it's important for you to send me again. And please make sure if you are submitting something late to me, just remind me to put it in your gradebook, because normally when I do the gradebook, I don't see people who have submitted it late. It's in my email. So you just need to, if you are submitting something late, make sure you check your grades, see if you got a grade for that. If not, just email me and say, okay, I send this late to you, you have it in your email, and please update it on the gradebook. So this is very important. I always update the gradebook, so it's your responsibility to look at the gradebook. If your grade is not there, please let me know. This is very, very important, because I have a lot of students and I'm trying to accommodate everybody, and I'm not seeing you in person. So everything is done online. So in case if you don't have a grade, you should check maybe weekly. I normally give me a week to grade your assignments, but if you don't see it, no worries, just send me an email. I will reply to you. Maybe I'm saying, okay, you submitted it late, I didn't see it, or anything like that. But you need to actually, I always update the gradebook, and I always break down each part in the gradebook. I haven't completed the gradebook yet for your class, because I haven't put all the assignments in yet, but I will do it by tomorrow. So you will have the breakdown of every single assignment in there. So if your midterm is 20%, you will have a column for midterm. If you have for your final, you will have a column for final. So everything in the gradebook is organized and is broken into small parts, so that when I put the grade, you will see it. So please make sure to look at your gradebook. That is very, very important. Okay, let's talk about discrimination and harassment. USFSM is committed to providing an environment free from sex discrimination, including sexual harassment and sexual violation. Please look at the policy, the 0-004 for that. Also, USFSM is committed to provide an environment that is free from discrimination against race, color, marital status, sex, religion, disability, age, and genetic information, and sexual orientation. So please look at the updated policy for that as well. There are counseling and wellness center that is available for you. It's confidential. You can talk about the incidents and any discrimination and any harassment. And these confidential information you can actually look at online, and also you can report anything to the Office of Diversity, Inclusion, and Equal Opportunity. Also, I need to tell you about the title for under the USM system policy. Educated, including me, we must report incidents of discrimination and harassment. If you come to me as a student and tell me about some sexual harassment or any type of crime or stalking or domestic relationship violence, just remember we are required to report that. It's not confidential, and I need to report it. So students who are victims of that, you are encouraged to report it to OSSR or DO office, or you can also contact the student success committee, and there are some numbers down here for you that you can actually contact them as well. So there are campus resources that are out here. They are, if you have any type of family issue, if you have any type of safety issue, if you are a victim of any type of sexual harassment or family harassment, please contact these numbers. They're there to help you. And all of them are confidential. Also, you can actually email me any problems that you have through Canvas or the personal email. Okay, next thing that we will talk about, it's the course schedule. I have it here. It's tentative schedule, so this could change according to how we are doing in the test. In the course. So you can look at the calendar. I update the calendar online. You will have your assignments, dates, everything online on the Canvas. So this is, as I said, it's a tentative schedule, and it could be changed based on this. But so the updated one, you should look online and look at your module, look at the due dates for that. And that's it. So this is our syllabus, and I hope you are going to enjoy this course. Please let me know if you have any problems, questions, or any kind of a confusion, and I'm here to help you. I hope you will enjoy the rest of this course, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.